Okay, so me and Robbie forged this out last night. Got it so it fits down in the hardy hole. I'm gonna drill a hole in it and make rivets with it. And we made it out of this piece of bar stock right here. So I made a domed head to kind of protect your hand, and you drill a hole down through the center there. And you can make rivets with it, and also, since I made it so it fits my hardy hole, I can either put it by hand and spin it and make my rivet, or I can leave it in there and I can walk around the tool as I hit my rivet, because you want to do a circular striking pattern to make an even rivet head, but it's all done with a hammer. Okay, so I've been trying to make a rivet tool, and I finally watched a video. This is kind of what they do. I think I shot a video on this last night before I drilled the hole totally off center, which I went through all of this work to make this fit into my hardy so I could mushroom the head and work hard in the top. The rivet that I just made is super long. It's to hold my gate together. It likes to get stuck in there. I'll get it out. So my other rivet tool, I'll post that video hopefully, but this one you can just kind of spin in your hand and get the head to work out nice, but it's really way stuck in there. And this piece of bar stock, solid bar stock, is this here. Solid ass piece of steel. So, anywho. Okay, so I got the rivet unstuck. It any further than that, it gets stuck. This is the rivet that I made. My plan is to try and rivet my gate hinge here, because it's getting real sloppy cattywampus. And get rid of that screw and put this piece of steel plate here that I made on this side, and then rivet through to that side that's already there. And this gate hinge is it just goes like that, and then gate latch, there's my hinges. Made those have some galvy screws in them I gotta get rid of. But anyways, that does that. Let me come around here, and it's of course all the way through, and then that. So when you come over, just that. So that's my gate. What? Yeah, turn them on. Did you figure that part out? So anywho, I've got this wedged. I've got my rivet that I showed you in the last video on the other side, and I'm gonna try and heat that up and then smash that down and rivet through my fence. I've wet the whole fence down, and I showed you how loose the handle was. I got this block of steel, that's my anvil. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so this was brutal. This really sucked. I hit my fingers with those C-clamps in the way of everything, and I tried to heat it up and then forge it in, but I found once I got it started, I could cold forge it. If I just had this here on the back side of that rivet as my anvil, then I hammered this side in, I'm pretty freaking happy with it. So it held, but the sledgehammer on the backside as my anvil was the ticket. It's super firm. It's already cooled down a little bit. I use this to keep the wood wet. And it's, you know, well, I just put my torch on that. But that rivet went in really good. Still really hot. This is the one I made in my rivet maker. And now this whole bracket is not so fucking loose right there. And then I think I might do another one, like maybe back in here. It's hard to say, but that's how riveting through wood, that's how that went. I'm pretty happy with it so far. Okay, so this is how my gate latch turned out. I made this little plate. I just forged some marks into it. I did burn my gate a little bit, but I practically cold forged that. I didn't even really, well, I tried to get it hot, obviously, but it's so locked in, so solid. And this plate on this side is so solid with that rivet that I made. So I made a tool last night, me and Robbie, to make a super long rivet. This tool, made that tool last night out of that piece of bar, solid bar, and got my gate riveted back together. I'm pretty stoked about it.